James outside. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
Yeah, you know, it's like the game is in slow motion for LeBron. He sees the entire floor and sees it so well, knows what's coming, and usually always makes the right pass.
Harden from outside. Out of bounds. It'll be Philadelphia's ball.
Goes to Philadelphia.
Well, you look at Harden. He doesn't beat you with great speed or by playing above the rim. He wins with pace, angles, and strength. As unique a scorer as we've seen in probably the last 30, 35 years in the NBA.
James Harden.
And Clark Harden is also an expert at using his body as a shield for the ball.
I think it's really a good lesson out there for young players coming up, B.A. Use what you have. Don't try to be somebody else. Use what you have. Don't make excuses, and then get busy putting the work in.
Now here's Harden. This one for three. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
You know, very few players have the license from three-point range that Harden has, and his license has no expiration date on it.
From about 19, and it's Simmons missing.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
You really can't let Simmons get going off of these dunks. I mean, his confidence just rises when he slams it down like that.
Got a piece of it. To the paint. Here's Harden. Here's Fall. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
And here's Bryant outside. Buries it from 3.
They've hit 4 of their first 5 shots. Great execution and attention to detail.
Deflected. About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul.
And Bryant is the total platinum level package. A lethal shooter, an exceptional defender, a flat-out assassin on offense, and most importantly, this guy's a leader, too.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
Here's Simmons. Corner shot. From the arc. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do to prevent Simmons from creating space. I mean, it's quite honestly what he does best in pick-and-roll situations.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. Nasty right there. Oh, my goodness, that was wicked.
What a nasty finish.
And the amazing moves of Simmons. I mean, he's just so much fun to watch when he's got the ball in his hand.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offense.
Taco Fall.
You have to be accurate there. Very little room for error passing on the interior.
Pass to Harden. A minute 42 left to play in the first. Back to Bryant. Just 5 on the clock. Simmons with it. Down low. Fall. Yes. And that's Simmons with the assist. 6 points for him.
You know, Ben Simmons can make spectacular passes, but he doesn't need to be flashy. He's all about helping his teammates get easy baskets.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
The kick out to Simmons. Here's Fall. Pass to Yao. Puts it up from 15. Off the window. It's good.
Taco Fall.
Being opportunistic, just taking what the defense allows.
You know, more and more big guys in the league have that mid-range.
Oh, big finish.
And when the Greek Freak takes flight, I mean, he's looking to tear that rim apart. So ferocious in his throwdowns.
Here's Fall.
Taco
And he
Fall.
takes the feet in stride and slams it home.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd-pleasing already.
Outstanding move in the lane. Just enjoy that one at home, folks.
No doubt, with some huge elevation on the finish.
Boy, the defender might have to put his shoes back on after that move. Wow.
Picked it. Here's Harden. And here's Bryant outside. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through one. Up by 4. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
Now, here is James. They swipe it. In transition. Here's Fall. Out to James. Knocked loose. And here's the fast break. Here's Jordan. Oh, misses the dunk. Jordan with it. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. He got a piece of it. The deep three from Durant. Sinks it. What range from downtown.
Nice handles, tight handles, fluid handles, right into his shooting motion. Durant able to do everything on the offensive
3
end.
points.
And that's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And that's an intentional foul.
First team foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Maravich, no good. Out of bounds. It'll be Philadelphia's ball.
76ers ball.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Here's Booker. Oh, deflected. It's stolen by James. Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Yeah, and Jordan sees the floor so nicely. I mean, one of his guys has a clean look. He gets the ball to him in whip-like fashion.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
That one from long range. Johnson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shots for him so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
Here's Jordan. It's tipped. Durant for 3. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Focus, intense focus. Durant has bundles of it. Once he catches the rock, the first thing on his mind is let it go.
From deep, Johnson. The rebound by Stoudemire. Outside Durant. Inside. The shot by Stoudemire, no good.
Boy, that's a look. He has to finish, and he knows it. Blown opportunity.
Right side Durant.
2 minutes.
It's blocked. They push it up 4-on-3. Booker with it. And Johnson picks him up defensively.
Albuquerque foul call. Michael Jordan. First personal foul. First team foul.
1:50 left in the first half of this one.
Giannis Antetokounmpo.
He takes it in. Here's Durant. Shot clock at 6. That one's good from the corner. Durant's got 5 points.
Well, that jumper's so effortless coming out of Durant's hands. I mean, it's cash money more times than not.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. To the inside. Outside Booker. To the middle. Here's Stoudemire. Oh, stolen by Harden. There's the triple. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
And this is why you got to be in Harden's jersey. I mean, if you lay off of him for a second, he burns you with that quick shot.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
Here's James.
And, you know, this could be the season that LeBron passes Karl Malone for second all-time in career scoring. And dare we think this? After a year or two, perhaps, even passing Kareem, that's almost sacrilege. But it could happen if LeBron stays healthy. Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock him down from the line.
He came up dry offensively in the first, but looks like he's ready to turn it around.
Harden from outside. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
From 9 feet out. Pass to Chambers. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Down low. Outside Durant. Over on Antetokounmpo. No good, off the front rim.
Unnecessary to go to the fadeaway there. It wasn't needed. Could have just kept it simple and taken the easy shot.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Leading by 4. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. Now Jordan. Pass to Fall. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
Yeah, and Jordan sees the floor so nicely. I mean, one of his guys has a clean look. He gets the ball to him in whip-like fashion.
Oh, throw it down!
Nice! And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that guy.
Free throw good, Simmons.
Shooting for Philadelphia.
Well, you look at all the ways Ben Simmons can affect the basketball game. His package is really unique. He's almost 7 feet tall. He's one of the best defenders in the league, can guard every position. And he's an incredible playmaker, too. Well, I tell you, this team is lucky to have him.
And here's Bryant. Give him 8 points now. Ooh, it's stolen by Jordan. Puts up a 3. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. The ball's knocked loose. Simmons with it. Harden picks him up. To the inside. Yao, good.
Assisted.
Yao Ming's a handful when he's this deep. I mean, virtually impossible to guard. You can't let him get this kind of positioning. Easier said than done, though. So far, so good to begin this half. They're 3 for 3. Perfect.
From deep, here's Simmons. Nails it from beyond the arc.
3.
Simmons has got 16 points.
Well, I like this execution coming out of the half. Solid. 3 for 4 from the field so far.
Nails it from 3.
They knew this was coming. Harden can't just let that last 3 go. Way too competitive for that.
Here's Simmons. Misses from close range. Oh, and the dunk by Antetokounmpo.
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year.
Without question, a crowd pleaser to the 10th degree.
Outside Harden. Launches it. It's hauled in by Fall.
You know, when he has the ball outside like that, that's exactly the kind of D they need to play on it.
Here's James. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him.
Well, that's one man never afraid to punch it. Give LeBron a path to the bucket, and the finish is going to be something in a post.
In the third. 2 minutes.
Pass to Bull. Antetokounmpo with it. Picked up by James. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim. You know, you talk about unicorns who are rostered in the NBA. Bol has to be included, as special and unique as he is. Incredible skill and shooting range for somebody that tall.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Boy, energetic drive that time by Simmons. Pushes right through the defense and gets it to go.
And the question always with Bull, can he get strong enough to be a difference maker, Clark?
Well, B.A., I think first he has to carve out a role for himself. What is he going to bring to the table in terms of his skill set? Strength will help that. And he's got to improve his consistency at both ends. It'll be fun to watch his development going forward.
Launches a 3. Bull grabs the board. A chance at a 2 for 1 if they'd like.
And I really can't see why they wouldn't.
And an intentional foul right there.
First team foul. In for Philadelphia.
32 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Pass to Fall. And he jams it home with authority.
Guard-like quickness of Durant makes him hard to guard. I mean, which in turn opens up passing lanes for him, too.
Pete Maravich.
On target from range. 20 seconds left in the third quarter. It's Johnson with a drive. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Johnson's got 7 points.
That's one of the areas he's really improved. Durant's passing abilities have grown as his years in the league have grown.
Pete Maravich.
Hits the three-pointer.
For 3.
Just 4 seconds left in the third quarter. From deep, here's Simmons. And the game's still closely contested as we end the third quarter. Up by 2. Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Here's Maravich. And he drives in. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Durant drives in. Pass to Stoudemire. Here's Chambers. Got a hand on it. James outside. Now here's Jordan. into the lane. It's deflected. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Booker, good.
Devin Booker.
All right, guys, a breakdown here of the hustle stats for the 76ers.
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
Pass to Fall. And that's going to be a travel.
Boy, in a game this snug, you can ill afford to commit those kinds of turnovers.
Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. And Booker puts up a deep three. No good on the triple. Outside Durant.
Out of bounds.
Out of bounds. It'll be Philadelphia's ball. Booker with it. Pass to Chambers. And he dunks it down.
Boy, at 6'10", dunking comes easy to Chambers, but he does it with a little flair. Once he's near the rim, he's ready to punch it home with flavor.
Oh, wasted no time on that one.
He's such a clutch shooter. He just lives for the big shot.
To the paint. Here's Maravich. Here's Booker. And Booker with the jam.
An explosive offensive force. When Booker has the chance to slam it, he takes full advantage.
That gives him the lead.
And defensively, how do you leave him that open in crunch time?
Outside Booker. Here's Stoudemire. Pass to Booker. Ooh, it's stolen by Jordan. Here's Durant. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Durant.
To Albuquerque. In for Philadelphia.
Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now.
2 minutes.
Now Bryant. Here's the three. He drops it from range.
And Bryant is the guy they look to when it comes to scoring big hoops. He doesn't run away from pressure situations. As a matter of fact, he runs right into the eye of the storm. Tell you what, if you're pulling for Ben Simmons, it's great whenever he takes over a possession like that. Killer instinct for sure.
Pass to Johnson. Going inside. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Oh, just an artful little reverse slam.
Power and style. That was sweet.
Outstanding awareness and a terrific finish.
Ben Simmons.
Simmons with the
3
bucket.
points.
Time after time, it's Ben Simmons' time. The Australian looking fabulous tonight.
And here's Bryant outside. James with the rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Pass to Yao. Fires the three.
Yao.
Up. Oh, he knocked down the trifecta.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
There's 42 seconds left in the fourth. From deep, here's Simmons. LeBron with the rebound.
And this is so critical. They now have to score every trip up the floor.
The defense needs to be just as sharp, but it's not over yet.
Yeah, with a rebound.
Albuquerque foul.
And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
First team foul.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock. No, you got to foul.
I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
He gets the first,
Albuquerque foul.
and that makes it a three-point lead.
Kobe Bryant.
Well, when you watch MJ, Michael Jordan, the championship mentality is obvious. He gives his team everything he has to win games, and then some.
Harden from outside. And here's Bryant outside. He can't get that one to fall. And they need to stop the clock, so there's the foul.
Ben Simmons. Second personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for the 76ers, Taco Fall. At the
He
line
hits
for
the first
two.
one, and that puts him up 5. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 6-point ball game.
That should put this game on ice, not leaving any points behind.
And so the road team gets the W in this one. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
And BA, the visiting team is always under some added pressure, but they made it work and got the win, whatever the margin may have been.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA.
Crazy, they won't interject. Do every you want, they don't let you. Dangerous when there's nobody to check you. I be having to check myself. And money, you know you got.